In this video I show you two different types of Twitch panels and explain how you can create your own panels using spooky examples. I'm using the app Procreate here, but as always feel free to use the app of your choice. With Twitch panels, it is important that they stick to certain dimensions prescribed by Twitch. These are set as follows. The base of your panel should always be 320 pixels in size to take advantage of the full possible width. The height can vary from a minimum of 100 pixels to a maximum of 300 pixels. The cool thing about these panels is that they don't have to be exported with a fixed background. This means that you can also create cool shapes and then upload them with a transparent background. The only important thing is that the image does not exceed the given dimensions at the end. Let's start with the first example. This one is simple and includes a thick text in the middle which contrasts strongly with the background in terms of color, and a shape around it that conveys the theme and style of the channel. The dimensions of the workspace for this example are 320 pixels by 160 pixels, and I'm not even using the full height. So we'll start with the parallelogram. Draw two horizontal lines and two angled vertical lines and connect them to form a box. This is our outline. Fill the box with color and add a gradient. I use these colors here. Then add the text. When I do this, I create a text layer that represents the outlines of the text and select this icon for it. Then I create a color-filled text layer with the same word and apply a clipping mask to it. I fill this with an orange gradient. Then I duplicate the text layer that serves as the outline and color it black. Then I apply the Gaussian blur to the layer and move it a few pixels down to the right to create a depth effect. The text is finished. In the background I add some scary graphics which I found on pixabay.com. So the graphics should be copyright free, but make sure yourself before using such a graphic if this is still the case. I'm not liable for anything. I then edit the downloaded images so that they have a white fill and add them as a clipping mask to the blue background. Example 2 relies on a figure sticking out of the frame. So the figure can be, for example, a special channel related emoji or just a funny pumpkin like in my example here. The dimensions here are 320 pixels by 160 pixels in my case. Let's start with a rectangle as background. Then I add the character and draw a frame which includes both the character and the rectangle. Then the text follows. In my case I create a main layer which shows the text in white. Below that a dark green layer which only shows the outline of the text, and then a shadow, but here without a blur effect. At the top and bottom I add these strokes to fill the axis space stylishly. Again, I create the same different layers as for the text itself. In the background I add these lines to bring some texture into the graphic. And with that, the graphic is done. To use the panel several times but varied, you can use different figures or the same figure but with different postures and facial expressions. After that you have to export the graphics as PNG files to keep the transparent background. And that's it. How you can embed the panels correctly into Twitch, you will learn in the 5th and last video of the series. Until then, you can see how to create the Just Play transition here on the right, or find a tutorial on an animated camera overlay on the left. I would be very happy about a like and a sub if you liked the video. Otherwise, until the next video. Bye!